All right, so you can see here that this is the desk from my cabin. I've removed it and brought it back to my garage in Utah. And the problem is where I had this installed, it's too large for the storage couch that I built. So I pulled it down. I was going to move it against the back wall. But it's also too large for that space as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rebuild the desk. I'm going to change it up a little bit, make it a little bit smaller, and make it one that mounts on the wall and folds up. So that's what I'm going to be working on today. So let's get to it. All right, so let me get this laid out and give you an idea of what it's going to look like. So my previous desk had storage underneath. This is actually going to be a desk that sits like this. So the storage will be against the wall, and then I'll close the desk up against it. So it achieves the same thing, gives me some storage, but it folds away. And I know, Frank, I know you said I should have done this to begin with. Should have listened to you. All right, so it's going to be something like that. And the thought is that I'll have, on the left side, I'll have 2 equal shelves. On the right side, I'm going to offset that. So I've got a bigger area here, so it's a place where I can store my laptop. And then I can put some smaller things up here. So let me go ahead and start putting this together. All right, so this is the biggest problem with buying lumber from, a big box store. So if I put these together here, they're pretty flush. Looks nice, but over here, you can see that, I've got like a 1/16 of an inch. This one's a 1/16 of an inch higher than this one. And that's where mistakes get made when you put stuff like this together. And, it's no fault of the guy doing the DIY project. It's just, the lumber is not consistent. So what I want to do to alleviate that is I'm going to take all of the outside boards, so, these 4 right here, and I'm going to run these through my table saw so that I can get them exactly the same size. And these internal ones, I'm going to take about 1 inch off so that they actually are inset inside the storage area. So these 3 boards, I'm going to do the same thing to, but I'm going to, instead of taking a 1/16 off, I'm going to take 1 inch off. All right, I've got it all set up. I've just run the first board through. So let me get the other 3 done. All right, I've now got all 4 boards with the same width. All right, I ended up just taking a 1/2 inch off. So I'm going to put that together over there and we'll see how it looks. All right, I like that. It's down 1/2 inch all the way around. I think I'm going to go with that. So let me get these put together. All right, I'm going to get some glue going. All right, I've got the outside box all glued up. Should be able to take this apart. I decided to just single these up instead of doubling them up. That way I was able to get 3 corners, and then I used my my square for the 4th. Now I need to get my inside built, and then we'll get that in here. But before I do that, I want to route all the outside edges. I'm not going to route the back side that's going up against the wall. I want to route the front, and I want to build the internal piece and then route it before I install it, because once it's installed, these two, because they're not on the same level, I'm not going to be able to route, you know, up against the edges. So let me do that. There's my outside walls. So let me build the interior, and we'll route that out, and then we'll install it inside here. All right, let's see if this fits. All right, it's a pretty good fit. Now I just need to attach this, and then I can work on the fold-out piece. All right, there we have it. Check it for square. That's dead on. Looks pretty good. All right, so what I did was I cut the top out of the original desk, and I cut it to size so that I could use it again for this desk. And the cutoffs for these shelves right here, that's what these are. And these are just sitting in here pressure. They're not really attached yet. So I've got one in each place, and that's just to keep stuff from sliding out. I've got my two hinges that will attach the desk board to the cabinet, I guess. And then I've got this piece left over, and what I want to do is rip it in half and create two nailers that will go along the back here. And that's what I'll use to attach the desk to the wall. So that's where I am. I guess I need to get those nailers cut to size and installed, and then I'll probably stain all of the components individually. These just snap out because I don't have them installed yet. I just wanted to see how that was going to look. So let me get to that. All right, I got that board split, and those are just pressured in there. They're not really attached yet. So what I'll do, I don't know if I should attach those before I stain. No, I think I'm going to take them out, stain them, and I think I've got everything ready, so I'm just going to stain everything, and then I'll put everything together. All right, completely done. I got these in, glued and pin nailed. Got my backer boards there that are also glued and pin nailed. And I threw a couple of screws in just for safekeeping, and put a couple up on top as well, because this is going to be holding all of the weight of the desk. So I wanted that to be a little bit extra. So I've got glue, pin nails, and screws. I think that's going to work out a lot better for, you know, a fold down desk. Doesn't take up as much room, still have storage, you know, on the different shelves. Upper shelves, I've even got a little guard bar, and then on this one here where I'm going to probably put my laptop, I'll have that guard bar there to keep it from sliding. But I think that's going to do it for this video. So I'll talk to you guys later.